Right now I'm with Vanessa Garland. She's with Good Shepherd. Can you tell everybody what is Good Shepherd?
Good Shepherd Foundation is a place that employs mentally and physically challenged adults. They're all special people, and they come from Hickory Log, some come from private homes, and they come here to work, to learn how to stay on task, to learn how to find a purpose in their life. They make friends, they become a big family, but they work and they earn a little money that helps them in their daily lives. But also, to have this work for them, we have to have contracts from outside employers, from businesses, and we could reaching out to Bartow County to get business in here for our guys. They can package, they can label, they can get things ready for shipping. We have a wide variety of things that they can do. But without the businesses in Bartow County, our guys don't have any work to do, and without work, they're just left to sit and do nothing. And it's so important for them to stay busy.
And they're capable of doing.
Oh, they are.
I mean, I'm walking around watching them, and they're boxing, and they're doing all kinds of.
We have different capabilities. Some can only pick up a box and move it from one place to another. Others can package nails. Others can run a sealer. Others can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and put a sponge in a bag. There's all different kinds of capabilities here, but anyone that comes to work with us that has a disability is put to work. They each have a different thing that they can do and a special thing that they can do, and no one's left out. Everyone feels important, everyone has a purpose, and everyone gets paid.
How do people reach you?
They can call us at Good Shepherd. The number is 770-386-0131. We do have a group page on Facebook, and so you can reach us through that. We're working on a website that's under construction right now. Hopefully it'll be up and running soon. We're at 66 Gilreath Road in Cartersville, Georgia, across from the Bartow County Board of Education.
Vanessa, very nice to meet you.
It's very nice to meet you too. Thank you for coming.
Right now I'm with Edsel Dean. How you doing, Edsel?
Great, David. Doing fine.
Now I think a lot of people out there already know who you are, but to some of the younger folk, let's say just 21, just out of, you're used to be on the city council.
Yes, sir. I served several years on the council, mayor pro tem, and several boards with the city, and have witnessed a lot of growth, needless to say.
Do you like the growth that you're seeing? Do you think we're handling it well?
Yes, I think up to this point, we've done an excellent job with it. And my hat's off to the president of the council. I think they're trying to be right on top of development issues, and as the economy turns around, I think Cartersville is going to be in a good position to handle that growth.
What about the county?
Oh, the county's doing well too. We have Commissioner Brown is a sole commissioner, and I noticed that question is coming up all over about boards as opposed to a sole commissioner, but we need to thank our lucky stars that we have a commissioner who is right on top of things. He's an honest man, and he deals with problems as they come up and uses good common sense. So I don't think we could be blessed any better on the commissioner level than to have the sole commissioner form of government right now.
Edsel Dean, nice to meet you, and thank you for joining us on Cartersville Uncut.
Well, David, it's been a pleasure, and thank you for what you do for our community.
Thank you.
Heaven Sent Cakes, home of the Custom Cake Shop right here in Cartersville, Georgia. I want to invite you to come into our store and check out what we've got. We've got incredible custom cake options for your next event, wedding, birthday, shower, you name it, we can do it.
How you doing, Barry?
Good, how you doing?
Tell everybody what we're doing here.
Well, this is a day that we get the opportunity to thank those who serve us in our local communities. You know, our Constitution was set up in such a unique way. It allows local governments, or the people in local communities, set up governments to provide services such as police and fire, EMS, services to protect the citizens. And it's such a unique opportunity that we have every year just to say thank you to these emergency service providers and the other providers for our local, that our local governments provide.
How's the election going?
It's going very well. Took a little time off with the runoff elections, just let those get out of the way and the dust settle, and we've kicked off hard. We're going to be working really hard between now and November.
When you go to the state Senate, what is your primary concern, or do you have anything that's just top?
Well, always top is defending the Constitution, our constitutional rights, because that's what we swear to uphold, is to defend the liberty and the prosperity of the people of the district that I represent. Budget's going to be a big deal this year. We're going to $2 billion hole to fill beyond what we've cut in the last 2 years. We're looking at tax reform, complete tax reform package to totally gut and rebuild Georgia's tax code to be a more fair type tax system. So there's going to be a lot on our plate this year.
What do we have to worry about right here in this district? What are our big concerns?
Well, the biggest concerns that we're getting, of course, is jobs. And of the people who need jobs and who are looking for jobs, their biggest concern is let's get government out of the way. Too much regulation, too much government influence. It seems like the economy is poised to recover. If we could just get Washington to quit trying to fix it, we'd be in a whole lot better position to just allow the free market and private companies to regenerate the economy and get jobs moving again.
Very good luck to you in November, and thank you for joining us on Cartersville UNCUT.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate what you do.
While we are gathered here today, it is important for us to remember those who have gone on before us. This signal of going home is for every public servant who has paid the great sacrifice, arrived at their final destination, and made it to their final home.
This time, could I just get the county America, God share
Every single day, there is a test. And every single day, you pass that test. You keep us safe, you keep us protected, you keep our water running, you keep our electricity on at our homes, you keep our streets clean and safe, and you take care of all the residents in our community to make sure that they're getting the services that they should. So on behalf of all the citizens and on behalf of myself, I just want to say thank you to everybody in this room who's in the profession of public service.
From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Right now I'm with Investigator Ballard with the Bartow County Sheriff's Department. How you doing, sir?
Doing fine, sir.
How long have you been doing this?
About 17 and a half years.
What kind of stuff do you investigate?
Usually do property crimes, but usually sometimes on call we have to do crimes against persons, things of that nature.
You watch all the TV shows that do this? Is that realistic?
I used to, but it's not very realistic, no.
Takes them about 20 minutes to figure it out, and
About 20 minutes, and they have all the nice little gadgets, the expensive gadgets and everything like that, so yeah, we don't have all that, being able to solve something in 20 minutes. So.
but it must be a fascinating job. It's like a puzzle trying to figure something out.
I never have a dull moment, never dread going into work.
And you've been doing, what'd you start off as?
Started out in jail.
In the jail?
In the jail.
How long did you do that?
I worked in there for 2.5 years.
Were you glad to get out?
Actually, no, I had to be told to come out. They pulled me out. I was still going to school, going to college, and they actually told me that we needed more people because the Olympics were coming up. They needed more people on the road, and they knew that it was going to be a little more hassle, so actually they told me to go out on the road.
What do you enjoy about your job, investigator?
Doing as much as I can to help people. That's what I enjoy, and try to deter people from being victims. That's my main job, helping people and helping them from being victims. And the ones that can't be productive in society, then we try to find a place for them to be.
What do you mean? People set themselves up to be victims, or what do you mean?
No, I wouldn't say. Just a lot of people's knowledge. A lot of people don't know. I should put this up or not leave this out in my yard, or close my windows, lock my doors. Just things of that nature. And when you meet with them and talk to them about how they can deter this from happening again when they are a victim in the first place, you can kind of deter them from being a victim again.
Okay. What do you dread about the job?
Wow. What do I dread about the job?
What's tough?
What do I dread about the job? Doing interviews. Doing interviews.
Okay. But you must see stuff that the ordinary person does not see.
Oh, most definitely.
I don't know how you could not take that home with you.
I don't. A long time ago, a veteran investigator told me, and he had gone from investigations to patrol, back to investigations, and back to patrol, back and forth. He said, he told me, he said, Russ, he said, don't take this stuff home. He said, if you start taking it home, it's going to interfere with your home life, and it's going to affect you in so many different ways. You've got to leave it at work. You can only do it so many hours a day, and then just leave it there.
And you can do that?
So that's what I've learned, and that's what I try to do.
Investigator Ballard, I enjoyed meeting you. Thank you for coming on Cartersville Uncut.
Thank you, sir. I'm glad you were able to talk to me.
Me too.
All right.
Boy, this is so exciting.
We have one small, two small,
too small,
3 small.
Oh, mercy.
Okay, now you can take those 3 smalls and trade them for a medium.
Okay. All right, what's a medium?
You can choose anything off of this pole or that pole over there.
Okay, all right. Let me see what this is right here.
This is a puppy.
Oh man, I want the puppy.
A puppy, all right.
All right.
There you go, young man. Thank you, and you have a wonderful day.
Thank you very much.